Yes, so we are going to go ahead and get it started. It is me, your girl Chantelle Jolie, back again for another episode of CREAM TV ATL. And today I have a guest with me, one of my very, very favorite people since I met her. She's been nothing but a joy to know. Her name is Ebony, and I'm going to let her introduce herself a little bit more for y'all.
Hello, Cream family. It's Ebony with the big B, not the little one. It's not Ebony, it's Ebony.
Period.
So, I'm in here
Okay.
with my girl Chantelle. Oh,
Yes,
thanks,
yes,
intro.
yes.
I'm loving it here.
Yes, we are live from Playhouse Studios, and today we're doing something a little bit different. This is something that Ebony and I kind of curated at work, and it's basically grown to us actually sitting in front of y'all right now. Basically, just having a meeting of the minds, and me letting her know what I do, her letting me know what she wants to do or what she would love to do, and me saying, hey, you know what? I not only have a platform, but I have a location. And this is what we need amongst us and our people.
Yes,
is to actually be able to be here for you guys and talk about the things that matter and not just all the other stuff.
The stuff that don't get no
BS, et cetera, et cetera. So, I was letting Ebony know a little bit more about me and my story and my mission statement. And long story short, she agreed that a lot of the topics that I had in mind were topics that we needed to discuss. And, I told her, I said, well, you know what, let's just get it popping. Pick the date.
And I'm glad.
And we're
and you
here.
don't even know how the devil tried to stop everything to get from here, but we here, girl.
We're here.
Right,
the devil is busy, but we're busier, and we're more focused, and we're more determined.
That part.
So today, our topic for our CREAM TV ATL family is, of course, forgiveness. It's forgiveness. So that's what we're going to talk about today on CREAM TV ATL. And I'm going to let Ebony, let y'all know a little bit more about her. And then we're going to get into it.
All right. Well, I'm Ebony, like I said, with the big B. I'm straight from Chicago, but I'm born and raised in Atlanta. I'm not going to say it like that, but Atlanta is where I've been for 24 years.
So you were born in Chicago, but you're from Atlanta. Yeah.
From Atlanta.
I feel you.
But I got my hustle from Chicago. Don't get it twisted.
Right.
Everything I did before I got here.
So, of course, you have the t-shirt line.
Yes, Ebonical Creations.
Tell us some more about that.
Okay, so Ebonical Creations, that's my little side hustle. I be making my shirts and everything is Ebonical because I'm Ebony, of course. I'm mad I left my girl's shirt today. She got one, too, that says CREAM TV, but don't worry, I'll be giving it with her soon. You'll see her with it.
You'll see me with it, yeah.
Mother of 5, yes. They call me the setup. 4 boys, 1 daughter. Yeah, 4 boys. I had to just think about it I got them.
Yeah, I have 3 boys and 1 daughter, so we definitely have a meeting.
Right, but you got your girl, what number? My daughter came at the end.
She's my second to last.
Second to the last? Mm-hmm. Okay. So
she's my second middle child. She's my second middle child.
Well, my daughter is the diamond in the rough because
it's funny how they get everything has a place.
Right.
Yes,
she's my diamond in the rough.
Yes.
I wasn't even looking for her no more. I always wanted a girl, but when I got her, I wasn't looking for her. But God knew what He was doing. I was gonna be in them streets.
Yes.
I was gonna be in them
Those
streets.
girls definitely know how to help us to tone down and stay on our toes.
Yeah, my daughter thinks she's my mother.
So getting into this topic of forgiveness, because we want to give it to y'all straight and not take up too much of y'all time. The attention span of the average human being that's online or paying attention to anything is 3.5 seconds. So let's kind of give it to them in a nutshell.
Okay, so
how you feeling? What's on your mind right now?
Okay, so my thing is it's the family for me. Family, and then your personal relationship with your dude or your best friend, however it may go. We will forgive our best friend or our dudes before we forgive the people that we grew up with that knows everything about us. Why is that?
This is true. And I don't even think it's the fact that we realize what we're doing until we're doing it.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
But it'd be we can go 10, we can go 0 to 100 real quick with family. But damn, you ain't doing a little baby like that. You cheated on, you had a girl in your car and everything.
I know, and it's like a superficial type. It's like a superficial type motivation. I think a lot of it comes from the fictional and kind of ideological ways that we were raised, as far as watching movies and families having that man come in and just take over and take care of the wife and it be happily ever after. Or then you have the, you know, the situations where you might watch something from back in the day where, like, even in Greek mythology, you had, like, you know, Aphrodite and different people of that nature that were just like the goddess of love, and no matter what she brought to the table, it was just something that you would forgive because of the love that they brought. So I think a lot of it is like fictional, like books. I think a lot of people don't live in reality. That's what I
Okay, that could be, and then they go for what they see and not.
Yeah, because you give yourself a reason to make an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, you make it okay for you, even though you know it's not okay.
Yeah.
And then you're okay with.
I've been there.
You get what I'm saying?
I've been there.
Me too.
I didn't. Hold on. How you say love is blind, or how
love
you
is
may
blind,
go?
but I think forgiveness is.
Forgiveness.
It's in the shadows.
But
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And nobody really pays attention. But
nobody pays attention. Nobody wants to forgive and say, "I forgive you. I'm sorry."
You know what made me start forgiving people?
What?
People dying. And knowing that time is not on our side.
And family, I think, is where we really, really, really have to learn how to thrive in love and abundance and taking care of each other. Because it's so easy to turn on your family because you know when it hit the fan, that's who you're going to call. They're going to always be there.
Hey, I'm the big sis of, it's a family of 8. My mom got 8. We all special. Everybody got their own daddy, however it may go.
Right.
But my goal was to keep my family together, and that's been the most challenging thing in the world.
Right.
Like, I'm the one that started the big mama cooking and stuff like that in my family. Like, Thanksgiving, they're gonna call me. What you cooking? But none of them. I be feeling like the little red hen.
Yeah.
Like the little red hen affects me. Like you wasn't there to pick the bread with me. You wasn't there, but you ready to eat.
But you know what? I think that's where it comes into us having to be leaders and own it.
Which I ain't got no problem with. But like you say, accept them for it. You already know what you're gonna get.
Accept them for who they are. They're gonna pull up. They're gonna eat all the food. They're gonna take.
And you're gonna have a good time. So
they gonna tell everybody about the party, and they know they didn't contribute nothing. They know they didn't bring nothing.
Boy, it be the paper plates
leaving
out the house
for me, that's why I have had to make so many decisions in life to not only forgive people for who they're not, but to also keep going with what I'm doing. Yeah. Because sometimes we have to be that glue or that motivational person or that leader of the family or the one that they know, you know what, let me get my ass up because I got to go over here because Chantelle ain't playing, because Ebony ain't playing. She didn't cook this food. She didn't threw this party. She didn't put this magazine together, and she want us to come together. So we have to be that glue that not only continues to forgive the people who don't meet our expectations, but to reach out to them and say, come here because I love you. Because no matter what you do, you know you could call me. You can call me,
and
friend,
everybody know they can call
sister, brother,
they
cousin,
know they can call me.
Everything.
I talk my shit, but I'm still gonna be a big sis, regardless.
Look, Leela say that's our time for right now. The subject was forgiveness. We hope you got something out of this.
Like, forgive somebody.
And this was our very first session, but I honestly love the vibes. Thank you so much, Evie. Ebo.
Capital B.
Ebony.
All the way under my name.
We're gonna come back at y'all with another topic in just a minute. Thank y'all for tuning in.